Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for joining. So we're going to be reacting to a BAND-MAID song called Glory. Now I have the lyrics up in English as well alongside it, so I hope that's okay for you guys. It's just so that I can appreciate it kind of as it's going along, even though I might struggle to actually follow, but we'll try our best. But yeah, let's go for it. Hmm. Whoa. Whoa. Yo, that's deep. Wow. Yeah, I went off the lyrics as after a while because I was like, I just can't be like, I wanted to appreciate the video, and then I was like, "Ugh," doing this the whole time. So I thought, let me just appreciate the video and stuff. And I'm glad I did because, especially at the end, there was a lot of elements in there for sure. But the lyrics were amazing. Like I was seeing the lyrics, I was like, wow, like trapped in a stagnant form, at least make all your denials firmly there, that, this, which, come on, hey, isn't it true? It's like the fact that it's called Glory as well. It's just, they always have such depth to their songs, man, and such like there's always like a lot of like contradictions in their songs. Like the song's called Glory, and then it's like obviously the fact that it was rock, but it was actually it was a lot more pop, because a lot of you guys were saying that they, you know, they are quite a versatile band, and like they do a lot of different genres and stuff. I think I've heard like a lot of their rock stuff, but this one was definitely more pop. It was leaning definitely to more pop, and obviously with those elements of rock. So that was interesting to see the different sides of them and a more poppy vibe from them. But yeah, like I said, the lyrics were just insane. Like the lyrics, and obviously the video, like the video with this virtual thing, and they're just kind of standing there. And the ending bit, it's like the fact that she's just kind of like died, but then a version of her is like walking, like another version of her is there. It's so deep. But let's get into it, because I feel like I'm just like there's so much to talk about. But why is it that before you even get up, you dismissed it as impossible, with no arguments, even with no ideals? That's odd. Calling now. Even if we're close, we're not the same. Open up to yourself and go away. Ooh, that's so deep. Open up to yourself and go away. That's so deep. That's so deep. Even if you get lost, just go ahead from the feeling that can't be closed. The whole wide world will voice their true feelings. How many times have you repainted your life story with only glory? The world wide world, the world wide world, the whole wide world, defy the deepest deep. Enjoy all unexpected things over and over. It's so deep. Like they're very much about like self-actualization and becoming the best version of yourself, and not sort of escaping your feelings and escaping the depth. And that's basically what I feel like they're talking about in terms of the visuals of the video, with the escapism, you know, the virtual reality. That's a form of escapism, going into a different reality, and stuff like that. And I just feel like it's quite deep, that like at the end it's almost like that side of her, that escapism side of that person or whoever they're talking about themselves, dies. And it's like then she's able to actually come into herself and be herself, and not be escaping the deeper parts of herself. So that was deep. You have to measure the probabilities in what percentage those emotions are. Look again, is it lies or truth? Which is it, which? So it's really deep. It's like really looking in and like questioning yourself and questioning your thoughts and beliefs and where they're coming from and why they're coming. So it's like really going deep within. Let your desire arouse. Don't let anyone cross your mind. There's no such as one ending. Be ready to face relatively existence. I'm not sure if these are translated perfectly, but I'm sort of getting the vibe. I love this though. Like, how many times have you repainted your life story with only glory? The unforeseeable tomorrows don't belong to anyone. While we're in this revolving world, reach out my hand. The whole wide world. For many time over and many other time over. It's difficult to understand after all, but we must reach until achieve the only glory. Surely together with you we can attain it for sure. The war is just beginning. Yeah, I don't know if it's just the way it's translated, but there is a lot of contradictions. And I think maybe that's what they're showing, because they're showing this reality of like the virtual world, and escaping reality and escaping, but it's also like what they said here. Just get back a the lyrics up. Of like, yeah, the war is just beginning. It was just, there's a lot of depth to it, and I feel like that's always the case. Like even when you think a song is like not as deep, of BAND-MAID, the more you talk about it and the more you analyze, the more you go into it, the more it reveals. And I feel like that's always the case with BAND-MAID. It always just like reveals more and more, as you listen to it, as you read the lyrics, as you look into the music video and like the visuals and stuff. And it's like, it's almost like, you know, like escaping the Matrix type thing. You know, they've got this when it starts to blur like that, it's like the reality's fading, and like all those things that aren't real or don't serve a purpose or aren't really the truth or aren't you, or whatever, however you want to interpret it, about the world as a whole. Like what they say, the the whole wide world, or if you want to interpret that as you, like the world within your mind, the world within you. So yeah, I think that was really, really cool for sure. Yeah, it's like escaping the matrix. I'm just thinking if I missed anything, because I was kind of looking at the video as well as the, yeah, even this, what she got on her hand, it's like I've never seen that with a virtual thing. It's almost like your pulse is like tied, even this bit. Ah, I didn't see that when I was looking at the lyrics. That's so deep, and it definitely links to, like, again, their story, like you guys have told me about their whole record label and freedom and being controlled by a label, and then, you know, so that it's definitely leaning towards those elements, and I feel like they do touch on those elements a lot, because that must have formed a big part of their lives and of their evolution as women, as artists, as human beings, of like being controlled and being in a reality that's not their own, you know, being forced into a reality. And so it's like that reality's died and that reality's over, they can move on, which is exactly what happened at the end, when she just, that little, very simple, you know, nothing too obvious, like they don't make it they just, I don't know how to explain it, they do it very subtly, although that was quite obvious actually, but I don't know, the way they do it, they don't sort of force it in your face, it's just kind of like effortlessly done, and it makes you think. And obviously the fact that the lyrics aren't always as, like, the lyrics are a bit more ambiguous in relation to the video. It's always like a bit of like a, what are they trying to say? So it forces you to go deeper within the song. I really like, but that was so good. And obviously the instrumental, that everything was so sick, as per usual, man. Yeah, I love the tuning, like the da, da, da. It's so poppy but also rock. Like, I really liked the toning of their voices in this one, and the intonations and the melodies and the keys that they chose for this song. I really liked. But yeah, honestly, there's always so much to discover with BAND-MAID. So if anybody else has any of the requests, there is a link in the description box for you to send them through. But yeah, I'm always intrigued to know more about my BAND-MAID as well. But I feel like you guys have shared a lot that I'm aware of. But if there's any facts about this particular song that you'd like me to know, then feel free to comment down below. But yeah, other than that, if you liked the video, if you like my vibe, the way I look into music, feel free to like and subscribe. But yeah, thank you so much for watching and spending time. I really appreciate it. Until next time, bye.